All right, guys, now it's time for a conversation that so many of you have been waiting for. Candace plus yay. I guess it kind of starts with a time machine. I got to take you guys in a time machine back to October 3rd, 2022, a day that will live in infamy. Me and Ye premiering shirts at his fashion show, which read White Lives Matter. Definitively a moment I will never forget. We broke the internet. There's no other way to say it. And people just couldn't believe, how could a Black person say White Lives Matter? We can only say Black Lives Matter. And it's just interesting to see how the media sort of paints a narrative and there's absolutely no truth to it. I mean, what really happened is Ye called me and he asked me to simply be at his show. Never asked me about wearing any shirts when I was there. We were backstage and he sort of held up the shirt and he was really in the creative process. There were tons of models running around and he just said, I need you to wear this. And I said, sure, because I knew instantly what he was trying to do and what he meant. Shortly thereafter, though, everything changed. And obviously, aside from people being angry at us wearing the shirts, then it shifted into this conversation about Ye and his anti-Semitism. And I can say definitively that it was the toughest moment in my entire career. I had never felt more pressure externally from the media and from friends for me to condemn Ye. And I didn't take the bait. I didn't take the bait because, as I have said many times, Ye had opened up to me about some things that were happening in his life. And you're going to hear in this conversation what those things were. And you can understand how someone would feel if they were subjected to the things that Ye was subjected to. I, of course, wanted the world to hear it back then. I had invited Ye to come on my podcast at the time, and he was slated to come on. But the evening before, I found out that that was not going to be a possibility. The network that I was on didn't think that I was the right person to interview him because of our friendship. And he was really upset. He was very upset. He essentially said that my voice was being controlled, and something overtook me in that moment. And I said, look, Ye, I obviously cannot overrule this at all. If I had my own platform, I would obviously host a conversation with you, but I don't have that right now. I do not have that right now. But what I do have is a camera, and I have a friend who knows how to run a camera, and we can just record this moment. And we can lock this in a time capsule. And one day I will have my own platform and I will premiere this conversation. And that day is today.